Right, welcome back to my Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon. Due to some annoying audio problems, well, really the Audacity decided to crash and not really let me recover the original recording for this, which for a game like this, I kinda don't like when it does that, because I kinda prefer the narration I would do originally for it, rather than one I would have to do completely from post. I know in one of the previous parts I did a bit of post narration, but that was just because of Sally Hoover and everything. But yeah, I did go a bit off screen and realise here, there's a giant target up there, and we have a cannon. That looks awfully suspicious. So yeah, I just want to fire the cannon there, and that means we could finally access the rest of the hub world. But at the moment, I'm not really wanting to do that. I want to do the ice world, which we found out a while back that was down here. It's called Ice Cavern, and it looks like a somewhat okayish fun world. Obviously, now I've actually played it, I know kind of what it's like, and yeah, it is actually quite an okayish world. It's a bit annoying, particularly one point later on, which I'll get to when it happens. When I originally came down, I thought that the way the camera was, it looked like I was at a wall, but I wasn't, so it was like, okay, I'm not at a wall then. But yeah, on this one, I guess we'll see when I decide to eventually do it. There are, would you make, it's 400 gems, 5 dragons, and no egg in this world. The enemies aren't particularly very tough. There's about 4, yeah, here I was just thinking, do I want to put because normally when I do it, the music is quite quiet, even though you normally at least hear the sound effects. I was thinking, actually maybe it'd be better if I put the sound effects down, so if they're quieter, maybe it'll work a bit better. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when, like, the part's done. But yeah, we've already seen the first 2 of the enemies. Another enemy's just an armored version of these big guys over here, so it's not particularly that much more tougher. And the other is a weird thing on skis, and yeah, I'm not sure if it's like the snowball guys. It looks similar to it, and obviously that was exactly what we need for the level, and obviously our first dragon's here. And the bats frightened me here at first until I realised, well, they're basically the sheep of the level. Bats seem like an enemy thing to me, but obviously not. Anyway, see what Eric here says.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
When I originally recorded this, I had no idea what he said because my TV volume was too low, which is kind of silly. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm guessing we can't charge into the big enemies. I've not tried, but I'm presuming not, seeing as that's what he's saying. It would be fun if you could actually be the big dragons. Like, see, when you completed it, you could be like a random big dragon for some reason in the camera. Then when I go here, pressing triangle to go into the very close to first person view, but yeah, it wasn't really happening for me, so yeah, that wasn't particularly very good. But nonetheless, the level isn't particularly too hard. There's a few bits that are maybe a little bit tricky. There's a bit more platforming-ish parts, not really. There's a key in a chest in this level, which I guess can be a bit annoying to get well, it's not particularly a difficult one to get, it's just a bit annoying if you don't realise it first, which luckily I did realise it. And here I'm getting confused as to where to go, because there's that many ways to go. Go that way, there's like 3 ways I could pretty much go, even though one way is a dead end, and I actually thought there was another way to go up here, but it wasn't, and I was getting confused with stuff on the ceiling, which was just the bats, so like something special up there. But yeah, I want to do the glidey bit over here first. No, I don't. For some reason I think, okay, maybe actually that might be the way I'm supposed to go, and then I think, okay, that bit of the left's probably where I'm supposed to go, and I may as well just get the dragon now, this lovely little Todor.
Psst. Spyro! Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
And with that, I wasn't too sure. I knew obviously there would be armoured enemies then, but I wasn't that sure exactly what he meant until I found the enemies. And even then, the enemies with armor, you're normally going to charge it anyway. I'll probably explain more into that once we find them. But again, they're not particularly something that difficult, and to be honest, your dragon wasn't particularly that helpful. Seeing as I never tried firing them, but I'm presuming it will just have no effect, so what else are you going to do but charge at them? But yeah, here's a chest here, and the key is actually down there on that platform, which I luckily noticed. So really, if you go through and then you realise the key's down there, it's like you have to go all the way back and everything. I think it's easier probably just to go this way. I'm just looking around if there's anywhere else to fly to, because you know, it's like another secret bit with like gems in it or something. This is like it's the only bit, and I'm pretty sure it is the only bit. But yeah, so just try not to walk off the edge and kill myself, which would be a bit dangerous. And get some more of the lovely chests and everything. This bit here kind of frightened me, just it seems so easy to fall off. One thing I was surprised about, I thought the world would have, is actually more ice for us to personally slip on. So if we walk on it, we're going to slide around a bit, but there wasn't really any of that, which is kind of still good anyway, because I'd rather not have any of that. That would be kind of annoying, and everything's like, oh, I'm sliding around. But I guess in a sense it would still make it kind of funner as well. One thing I didn't actually realise, and until this part I think, was that those chest things that put the gem out the top, you could actually fire them. I thought you had to charge into them because it looked like something you would have to charge into normally. But yeah, let's see what Mr. Andor said.
Thank you for releasing me.
Informative, Mr. Andor, very informative. But to be honest, I really do like his voice. I would have liked to hear him say more. It's just, I don't know, for me that voice is just one of those voices you'll love to hear. Like for a lot of people, including myself, like Gordon Freeman, his voice is just amazing to listen to, and I'm sure there's like other voices that I personally like, even like just like celebrities or whatever, even Let's Players or other people on YouTube, or just some random people you know. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to edit this bit down, so I'll probably be best to do that right now, shouldn't I? So, see you in a second. Right, I kind of forgot, there was a bit of editing for the video I had to do at points, but I forgot that was a part I needed to edit. Normally it's a lot easier with the editing if I have the original audio, because I would see on the timeline that the audio is completely quiet for my voice there, so it's like, oh, obviously I'm away to do something else. I think I was getting shouted on it at the time or something. It was like, leave me alone, I'm trying to play Spyro. But yeah, was that our first armored guy, or is there one up on the bit above? I don't know, but yeah, they just knocked them off easy enough like that. It's like, yay, you get killed and everything. I think that was the reason I got hit as well, because I was getting distracted by shouting in the background or whatever, and I was like, no, leave me alone. I want to be a purple dragon. Please, let me be a purple dragon in peace. And enough of being a creepy, weird purple dragon wannabe, we have finally made full circle of the area, so yeah. And these things here confused me. I thought they were maybe like when I got all the gems or something, it'll let me get a portal through and I could like get infinite flight or something. I just could not figure out what to do with them. I'm sure possibly you may, like if you've already played Spyro, you know what I'm supposed to do with them, but I don't realise till much later what I'm supposed to do with them, which was kind of annoying. It did take me quite a while as well, which is kind of silly. You may actually, even if you've not played Spyro before, you may already have figured out what I could do, or something that I should have at least tried to do. Anyway, again, I'll leave that until we actually get to that part of the video, which will be incredibly exciting. So yeah, we unlocked this, and for some reason I'm standing still again. I don't know, it's probably just rambling on about something like the weather, even though I don't really ramble on about the weather. What's the weather like right now? Dull and dark. Awesome! And we're just flying back down this way because it's a lot quicker to do it than like go back all the other way and everything. And we're pretty much nearing where the exit level is. We're probably about halfway through the level, which I guess you could kind of count the gem count as how a kind of idea how far you're through it. We're just over 200 and there's 400 gems, so it kind of works out. But yeah, just want to jump up on these things, and I see that exit there. It's like, yay, we can return home if we want to, but I don't want to go home. I want to stay here and get frozen to death and everything. And yeah, that guy was almost about to hit us, so I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go. I was just kind of getting confused, and this guy didn't want to get hit either. And I like that he was just casually walking around though. I never noticed it, well, I never originally noticed until I got up to him. I didn't even notice that it was two chests. I kind of noticed it was two chests there, but when I originally did it, I just thought it was the one chest. Like, what? Two chests? Oh my god, my mind has been officially blown. Anyway, let's say I want to go. I think I can. I'm not sure if I can actually go through the other way. I don't think I can, but I can't remember. To be honest, I'm actually recording this just after I finish recording it, so it should be fresh in my mind, but for some reason it's not, and I'm not sure. And I just wanted to check something there, I guess. Oh yeah, I think I was saying how many dragons I needed, and it was only 2 more. Obviously the one we passed at the exit of the level, and obviously 1 more that's hidden somewhere. So yeah, just knock this guy in. At first I thought I had to fly away all over there, and then I realised the path actually goes right round, as it does here. It's like, oh, that makes things easier. So I don't think I would have made the flight over there. And there is our first enemy, and I have no idea what that was. It's just like, okay. Anyway, like this guy takes 2 hits, and he gives us the lovely little 10-1. I'm just going to try to be careful with these metal boxes here, actually, and the enemy, to make sure I didn't end up falling off or something in the middle of my charge. These snowball ski guys seem to just run up to you and maybe try and get a snowball or something. I'm still trying to figure out what you do with these things. Yes, I still haven't figured out. It basically takes me until I get all the other gems apart from those ones, and yeah, maybe right now you might be able to figure out what I should have done. I don't know. Maybe think I should sing to the lamppost things and they'll give me 1,000,000 gems or something, or they'll teleport me to somewhere super awesomely special and they'll make me rich and give me the gems out for real, and just like fire them out the screen at me and knock me out because the gems will be very hard and everything. And I'm making up very weird ideas and stories. I guess post-commentary wise, it makes it that I just ramble on even further about more completely unrelated things, because it's harder to concentrate on the game when it's hard to know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but there also isn't really that much I could give like my expertise on about it, because there's not really that much I could discuss. It's basically go here, talk to a dragon, here's Ragnar, what does Ragnar say?
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I'm not sure if that's hinting at anything in particular or not, because I have not played any further in the game than I am at the moment. So yeah, that's a bit of a bother, and I'll be back in a second because I just realised something silly. Yay, back and everything. I don't know. I'm hoping what I think it's just a bit of editing problems with the video, but I guess we'll see in a second. I realised for some reason the videos match up in the timeline, but the audio hasn't for the game. It's kind of weird. You know, as long as it doesn't lag out the audio, I think I'm happy enough with it, even though I could probably just fix it anyway once I finish recording, so it's not much of a bother. But I originally thought there was going to be like a black screen for a few seconds and then my narration would be going on and crap. So let's see what Asher said.
Thank you for releasing me.
And then just your typical old man dragon. I wish you went into it as a long story. Back in my day, we had real dragons and real eggs and real gems. Even though, to be honest, all the stuff is real eggs, real dragons and real gems. And there is a lovely bunch of lights up there. 3 that I could see just barely see. There we go. I was thinking just like, how do I get up there? Do I need to go up on that big power pillar thing? Can I get on it where the chest with the key was? I don't know, but I realise I'm at the end of the level and I don't have all the gems yet. And I don't know how to get back up there now. And it's like, where'd I go? How did I even exit? I can't remember. Where was the bit where I just got Agnar or whatever the old man dragon's name was? Thinking, do I go in here? No, I don't. No, I don't. Where's the exit? Oh, it's right there. So I do think you need to go the other way there. I'll try to see if there's bits on top of there, so if I went back to the start or went back around, if I could fly up there, maybe get some gems. But if I could have, I probably would have noticed right away. So yeah, I'm not really sure where the rest of the gems are, so I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go look for them and edit it down until I actually get to them, which I do now. The only good thing about post commentary is I get to show when I actually think, can I? Yes I can. I was kind of worried about falling off if I missed it, so yeah, the big suspense moment, all I had to do was charge into the lamppost to knock the gems down. Why it took me so long to realise this, I don't know, but it seemed to take me quite a while to realise this. So there's still 4, I think, further back in the level. I was thinking there was a gem over there. It's actually a bat. It does actually still look somewhat like a gem from over here, so I was getting confused, like, did it glitch and put a gem in there, so I'm going to have to try and kill myself to get it? It's like, where are you, gem? Where are you? But because it's a bat, it's probably already flown off or something now. I think we just saw a glitch. I think I was stuck inside there and it flew out, and I was like, okay, I don't think the gem's there. It must have been something else. Maybe it was that bat I saw. I wasn't particularly 100% sure. It wasn't until I actually had to go back for another reason, which I'm not going to be showing, that I realised it was. I was thinking, how did I get over there? And I was thinking, maybe I could fly over to the lives from the start. And I was planning to just record it once I finished the world, if that was the case. Or I could just fall to my death. If that wasn't the case, I was like, I don't know. I was just to get those lights. I'm not too bothered about the lights. I was just curious how to get to that area. Just in case there maybe was some gems or not. It would be annoying if there were. It's not too annoying. That would have been a little bit of a bother. So yes, I get this one here and I'm thinking, right, is this going to be enough gems? I realise here I've got 95. I can't remember how many. Like, I know green gives 1 or 2 and red, okay, green gives 2 and red gives 1, so I knew I was going to get 3 from that, and that means either I've missed 2 red gems or a green gem. It's like, oh, well, that's not good. But yeah, eventually after wandering back at the very start, I somehow managed to miss that 1 gem. I blamed Sparks, right, because Sparks is the one that should have picked it up, because it seems like a gem very not too difficult to miss. But seeing as I'm already over here, I'm thinking, right, I'll go see if I could fly over to the life star from around here or so, because why not? And if I die, it's not going to be bad, because I'll just spawn back somewhere else and I could just go to the exit of the level. So I'm thinking, right, the bit should be around here, around the corner. I'm not 100% sure, but I may as well give it a shot and hope for the best. And indeed, this is how you get to the life part. So I guess it's good that you get a lovely massive amount of lives, and it's such a good way if you really need lives, because you could just start a level, fly around here, you have a few enemies to bother about, but other than that, not much, and you could exit the level as soon as you get round here. So it isn't actually particularly that bad in that kind of sense, really. So yeah, that's quite good. And we got 400 more gems, so we've got a lovely bunch of more 2320. So that is quite good. And yeah, I was just making sure. And really now, the next level I'm hoping to do, I'm not sure if I'll do it or not. I might just do the hub world first, or I could actually do both probably. And I kind of have a bit of a control issue here. I don't know why, I just could not jump over that properly. But Dr. Shemp is probably the next world I'll do. I imagine it'll be the same as Toast or Toasty in the last world, and it'll be the boss world. Hopefully there's not any annoyingly evil dogs, but obviously there's more worlds probably to check out. There's 80 more gems, and there's 1 more dragon and an egg to get. I know what the dragon is because I saw it in the far distance before when I originally came to this world. But yeah, really, that's it for now, really. I'm not exactly sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm still looking forward to finishing this world. I'm really curious just to see what the rest of the worlds are like, because it is quite a lot more fun than I thought. I still prefer Spyro 2, probably down to nostalgia and other crap and whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time when we get off the pause menu. So yeah, again, I'll see you then.